Happy Tuesday. My name is Floyd Pönitz, currently serving as the president of an organization called Seventh-day Adventist Kinship International. We're the only LGBTQIA plus affirming and supportive community within the Adventist Church and for current and former Seventh-day Adventist. So since it's Tuesday, this would mean it is Tuesdays with Ted. Actually, it's been a long time since I've done one of the Tuesdays with Ted episodes, many months. But, once you've said things over and over again, there's only so many ways you can say them. And if someone doesn't get it, they're just not going to get it. And so far, Ted, you haven't gotten it. So this video is directed at Ted Wilson, but any of you are welcome to listen into our conversation and be a part of it as well. So put me on pause for a second. Go ahead and grab me. There's my kinship mug. Grab your beverage of choice, whether it's tea, postum, or whatever it is. I actually have a cold water in mine, so that's why it was condensation on the outside. But yeah, and I just want to show off our logo. If you ever see it, you'll know that that logo stands for Seventh-day Adventist Kinship International. So grab your drink, put me on pause for a second. And it's been a while since I've done one of these videos for Ted, and I don't know if Ted Wilson, the president of the General Conference of Seventh-day Adventists, I don't know if he's listened to any of my videos, and if he hasn't, yeah, that's okay. My feelings aren't hurt. And hopefully someone has told him about them and let him know that kinship is still alive and well and kicking. In the news this week, if you turn on any news channel, all that has been shown the last couple of days is the selection of Pope Leo XIV for the Roman Catholic Church. And so there's been a lot of talk. As we know, Adventists have a special love-hate, but more hate relationship with the official Catholic Church than anything else. And so there's a lot of conspiracy theories. This is the end of the world. He's an American, and it's combining the powers of the beast. I don't know, and I'm not here to talk about or to speculate on what all that means to you and me as Adventists sitting in the pew. But there's a lot going on, and when we hear about it, it's always as well. Is he going to continue what Pope Francis had started in relating to the common person to be more loving and understanding of women and of the marginalized, of migrants, of the LGBTQIA plus community? Big steps forward were made in compassion, showing compassion by Pope Francis. So we're hoping that Pope Leo XIV will continue in those steps, but only time will tell. Speaking of new popes and the election, Ted, your term of office is up in this coming July. At the General Conference session in St. Louis. And so a new Adventist head of state, president, will be voted in, selected. I have no idea if you're going to run again or what your position is. I've heard lots of rumors, but obviously I haven't heard from you, so I don't know if you're interested in continuing that role or not. I know at one point you had said you wanted to serve until Jesus comes again, and that hasn't happened and probably won't happen before July. So we'll see if you or one of the other people there at the General Conference gets voted in. But I know that you have not been very compassionate or understanding of LGBTQIA plus members in the church. You've issued statements of, yes, everyone is loved, everyone is welcomed, but you've made it clear that the stance of the official stance of the church is that we, the queer, the gay community within the church, are sinners. We're in rebellion, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And you've proven over and over again that you really don't understand what it means to be a queer person, either an LGBTQ person or a transgender and Q person, queer person. Um, LGB and T are two different aspects. One is an orientation, one is a gender. Those two are not synonymous. But what I want to touch on today in this message, when I listen to the TV, it talks a lot about people refer to the gay lifestyle. And I heard one of your supportive conversion therapy ministries, Coming Together Ministries, which is a conversion therapy ministry because it's asking you to change from being one orientation to the other. Um, they talk about, I came out of the gay lifestyle. Well, what in the world is a gay lifestyle? What is a straight lifestyle? The things that they talk about, I know that the straight people also engage in the church, in the community, and society. So there is no gay lifestyle. There is a human lifestyle, and humans act, react on different things, um, just because either they were taught at home or it's natural for them or whatever. Um, you know, you're wanting to say or to paint a bad picture of queer people, that they're very loose morals and they're out having sex with people all the time, et cetera, et cetera. And you certainly don't understand what bisexual means if you think that bisexuals are out there having sex with both sexes indiscriminately all the time. Um, so again, as one of my favorite podcast people, Dan McClellan, says, you just need to grow the hell up. And that is what I tell you, Ted, as well, and all the people at the GC who support your false views of homosexuality. Just grow the hell up, do some research, understand, and stop hurting and harming people. Um, there is no lifestyle of a particular group, uh, unless you're maybe a billionaire and you live on a yacht, and that might be a lifestyle. But going to the grocery store, loving somebody, uh, just doing shopping, preparing meals, creating a household, cleaning house, going to work, going to school, that's not a lifestyle. That's just what you do as a human being. So please stop showing your ignorance by saying the gay lifestyle. And this goes for all the people, the Carducci's, the Blakeley's, the Woolsey's, Daniel, his wife, etc., all of you who use the term the gay lifestyle. Stop showing your ignorance, because there is no such thing. And the other point that I would want to make after I take a sip of my water here, a little plug, it's black cherry flavored water that I buy at Aldi for 69 cents a bottle. And that's my new addiction, my lifestyle. Now I love the black cherry taste in the water. It's a sparkling water, so it tickles my throat a little bit. But the other thing is that you choose who you love and your orientation. You don't choose your sexual orientation, your attraction, any more than you choose what gender or how many fingers you have when you come out of the womb, out of your mother's uterus. Um, it's just, it's part of you. And sure, we can chop off our fingers, but or whatever, but that still doesn't change how many fingers we were born with, and that is the orientation we were born with, the eye color, the hair color, um, the going gray or whatever was not my choice. but it's part of my life, and I embrace it. And my homosexuality, my gayness, is also a part of my life. It's part of how I was created in the womb by my mom and dad's egg and sperm, and it was designed by God. And so, sexual orientation is a blessing from God. There is not a single text in the Bible that condemns an orientation. It condemns people uh, being violent, raping, non-consensual sex, using people, heterosexuals using someone else for their own pleasure and amusement. But it never once talks about or condemns a loving uh, same-sex, same relationship, marriage, whatever. So again, just grow the hell up and educate yourself. Kinship is here to talk with people. If you're a parent of someone who is queer or is questioning, that Q in LGBTQIA also can stand for questioning, because when we're young, we might not know. We might think that we're gay just because our parents, one of the people in Coming Together Ministries talks about their parents wanted them to be the other gender, and they were born a boy, but the parents wanted a girl. So they assumed that they were transgender. That's BS. That's baloney. That's Adventist wham or whatever that you buy on the shelves in the grocery store. That's not true. That's not what transgender is. Um, so again, the terms are there. What I recommend you to do, there's lots of books. You can go to the Kinship website, sdakinship.org, and look at our resource section. There are books there, everything from Colby Martin's Unclobber book to Alicia Johnston's LGBT and the Bible, LGBTQ Adventist and the Bible, to Queer Insights, and the booklet that the North American division put out, an official, uh, um, uh, affirmed by the church book or whatever, approved by the church, called Guiding Families of the LGBT Loved Ones. And it's available through Advent Source. And if you can't find it, I think there's a link on the Kinship website, or you can always email me directly, and I'm happy to guide you in that direction. So again, I've talked for a little while here. That was my point. Don't believe everything you hear from the church. Study it yourself. Find the facts. Facts and science trump conspiracies. So see what the science is saying, what the facts are saying about what causes a gender, what causes an orientation, and can they actually be changed? And if they're not sinful, then why even try to change them? What is the point of trying to make your loved one feel like they're unwanted and put them through the agony of changing or trying to change, and the possibility of committing suicides, of cutting themselves, overdosing, whatever? Too many Adventist parents contribute to the mental unwellness of their children just because they hear Ted Wilson and the General Conference and the BRI, the Biblical Research Institute, tell them that this is what the Bible says without actually knowing that, or showing any scientific proof for that. When I came out, there was almost nothing available on being queer. All I remember is listening to HMS Richards on the radio Sunday mornings for the Voice of Prophecy. And anytime I wanted to research something, I had to look in the dictionary or go to school and look up an encyclopedia. Today, you have Google at your fingertips. And so pick up your phone and look at both sides of the issue of homosexuality, of sexual orientation, of gender, of transgender, um, um, transgender facets of life, or whatever the word is I'm looking for. Just look it up, Google it, and learn about it, educate yourself. And when someone says something stupid in church, in Sabbath school, or on the street, in the grocery store, or whatever, don't be silent. Stand up and say something, and let them know that not everyone agrees with stupid rhetoric. In too many countries now, we're trying to erase the queer people, especially the trans people. And SDA Kinship stands up with its trans members. It stands up with its queer members of all categories. And I invite you to do the same. Um, and be a voice of reason, not a voice of conspiracy or a voice of just keeping silent. Uh, there's too much facts out there. Just an update, SDA Kinship's about to launch a brand new website. So if you look at it today, it may still be the old one, but look in a couple of days and you will see a brand new, fresh website. So I invite you to explore it, to learn about it, to become a member of SDA Kinship. We welcome queer members, current and former Adventists. We welcome family members who are looking for resources and how to support their loved one, and just allies who have grown the hell up and have a conscience and know that they want to be supportive. Please join our voice, our mailing list, so that you can know what's going on, and we'd love to have you. And I'm going to be at General Conference. So, Ted, come look me up. Uh, I'll be where Spectrum is meeting across the street. We're not welcome in the exhibit hall, so I will be with Spectrum and other groups across the street in a pavilion, and you can email me or text me in my WhatsApp if you have that. That'll be made available, and let's connect. Let's meet up. Let's talk. And maybe I can give you one of these pins, the Kinship logo pin, or an armband, or whatever. And let's show the people our support and that we really do care about the marginalized within our church, whether it's the women, the migrants, the people of a different color than we are, the different genders, the different orientations. Let's stand up for those who our church continues to marginalize. And Ted, until next Tuesdays with Ted, whenever that might be, I wish you a week of blessings, and let's talk soon. I'm still waiting for you to reach out to SDA Kinship and to have a conversation with us. And if nothing else, I will see you at General Conference. Look for me. I'm sure you'll be able to see me. Take care. Thank you. Bye-bye.